Good morning, my class. Last week, I started a new book, and I think I must have left the book in my class, and I apologize so much for that. So, I have another new Ready Freddy book, Ready Freddy Saves the Earth, and I'm going to start reading this one to you instead. I apologize if you watched my last video and you got into the first chapter of that one, but I promise I will get that book back as soon as we can go back to school, and I will read it to you guys and I will make more videos on it. So, but until then, I'm going to read this one, Ready Freddy Saves the Earth. And I apologize if you can hear my kids in the background or Peppa Pig, but it's not as quiet at my house as it was in the classroom. So it says, I have a problem, a really, really big problem. My teacher, Miss Whooshy, gave us an Earth Day challenge, but I don't know if I can do all the activities on the list by Friday. Let me tell you about it. Chapter 1. What is Earth Day? This Friday is a very special day, said our teacher, Miss Whooshy. I know why, said Chloe, waving her painted red fingernails in the air. You do? Asked Miss Whooshy. Would you like to tell the class why it's so special? Friday is my dance recital, and I'm the star of the show. Is she for real? Whispered my best friend, Robbie. It's always about her, said Jessie, shaking her head. I can do some of my dance for you, said Chloe, jumping up. Right here, right now. Sit down, Dancy Pants, said Max. No one wants to see you dance. Says who? Asked Chloe. Me, said Max, getting up out of his seat and walking over to her. Get away from me, you big bully, said Chloe. Max, said Miss Whooshy. Please go back and sit down. Yes, said Chloe with her hands on her hips. Go back and sit down. Chloe, said Miss Whooshy, you are not the teacher. You both need to sit down. But what about my dance? Chloe whined. Maybe you can show us another time, said Miss Whooshy. I want to talk about the special day on Friday. I know you have your dance recital on Friday, but that was not what I was thinking of. I know why Friday is special, said Robbie. It's Earth Day. Earth Day? What's that? Asked Jessie. It's like a holiday to celebrate our amazing planet Earth, said Robbie. That's right, said Miss Whooshy. Earth Day is celebrated each year on April 22nd. Is it kind of like the Earth's birthday, said Max. Do you eat cake and ice cream? Ooh, ice cream, said Chloe. I love ice cream. Cotton candy is my favorite flavor because it's pink, and pink is my favorite color. You don't eat cake and ice cream on Earth Day, said Miss Whooshy. You think about our beautiful planet, and you come up with ways that you can help take care of it. That sounds cool, said Jessie. People all over the world celebrate Earth Day, said Miss Whooshy. When I looked on my computer, I saw that over 100 countries celebrated it, said Robbie. Over 100, I said. That's a lot. What are we going to do to celebrate? Asked Jessie. Well, we're going to be doing different activities all week to celebrate and to help the planet, said Miss Whooshy. But what can kids do to help the Earth? I asked. A lot, said Miss Whooshy. Even little things add up to make the world a better place. You'd be surprised. Like what? Said Max. You tell me, said Miss Whooshy. I know, said Robbie. We can recycle. I recycle cans at home, said Max. You can recycle more than cans, said Miss Whooshy. What else can you recycle? We recycle cans, plastic, glass, and paper at my house, said Jessie. Us too, I said. You recycle all that stuff? Asked Max. Yep, I said. We just have to look on the package or bottle to see if it has that recycling triangle on it. If it does, then we can put it in our recycling bin. Good, said Miss Whooshy. What else? We can save energy, said Robbie. How do you do that? I asked. It's easy. You can save a lot of energy by turning off lights when you leave a room or turning off the TV or computer when you're done with them. Leaving your computer on wastes a lot of energy. My dad always forgets to turn off the lights, said Chloe. Well, then you can turn them off for him, said Robbie. Can you think of anything else? Asked Miss Wishy. I know, said Jessie. We can save water. Saving water is very important, said Miss Wishy. Jessie nodded. My abuela, my grandma, always turns off the water when she brushes her teeth. She said that when she was a little girl in Mexico, her family didn't have a lot of clean water, so they had to save as much of it as they could. She also taught me to take a shower instead of a bath. Why? I asked. You use a lot less water when you take a shower, said Jessie. I never knew that, I said. I'll have to ask my mom if I can take showers from now on. I know something, said Chloe. Yes, said Miss Wishy. We can pick up trash. I think it's really yucky when people throw their trash on the ground, said Chloe, holding her nose. It's stinky and it makes the park look dirty. Picking up trash is a great idea, said Miss Wishy. I just thought of something else, I said. We can keep the air clean. What can kids do to keep the air clean? Asked Jessie. We can walk or ride our bikes instead of driving somewhere. We can also carpool when we go places, said Robbie, instead of taking separate cars. These are all fabulous ideas, said Miss Wishy. So you see that kids really can make a difference. Even the little things add up. But I don't do all of those things, I said. Me neither, said Jessie. Well, Miss Wishy, I said, over the next 2 days, you're going to get a chance to try to do many of them during our Earth Day challenge. What's that? Said Max. It's kind of like a contest, said Miss Wishy. Ooh, I love contests, said Jessie. Me too, said Robbie. What do we have to do? Asked Max. It's time for recess, said Miss Wishy, so I'll tell you about it when we get back to the room.